Hi guys, it's Miss Dott and I'm here to show you how to use Bookcreator. So right now you are on your remote learning OneNote, your notebook, and you're reading about Bookcreator. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this link right here to bring you to the Bookcreator app, which is going to look like this. You're going to make sure it says student sign in, and you're going to sign in with Office 365. I have to sign in as a teacher because it's a little bit different for me. But you'll still be able to see how to make the books. So we're going to log right in. It's going to think for a second, and it's going to say there are no books in this library. You might end up seeing that there is books in this library, and that's because you might see some of your other students or your other classmates' books being created, or you might see the book that I'm creating, because we're all going to share this one library together so we can see each other's, but you're only going to be able to edit your own. On this little bar here, you're going to see something that says join let's get this out of the way so you guys can see it. You're going to see join a library. You're going to click that, and then it's going to ask for a code, and you're going to put the code in right here. So you can copy and paste it, or you can just memorize it and put it in right there. For now, we are just going to work in this library. All right. So to create a book, it's actually really simple. So this is something I really like because it's really user-friendly. I self-taught myself how to work this, and it was really simple. It took me like 5 minutes to just acquaint myself with what tools. So I think you guys are going to really like this, and I think you're going to find it easy. So I'm going to click New Book, and it's going to ask you what kind do you want. So we're not doing a comic book. These are all comic books. We are doing one of these books. Do you want it to be a portrait? Do you want it to be square? Or do you want it to be a landscape? You could choose what you want. I'm just going to go with the square book. And this is my cover. So it's asking me to have a cover. So it's blank. I can click around. There's nothing I can click. Up here is where you want to add everything. So this little add button, it's going to ask, do I want to put a picture in, or do I want to take a picture of myself? Do I want to upload a photo? Do I want to draw, or do I want to have text? So first, of course, you're going to have text on your book because we understand that words are part of a book. So for now, I'm just going to rename it Miss Dott's Book. And there it is. And then I can move it. I can make it bold if I want. I can make it bigger or smaller. Alright, so there it is. Let's say I want to move it around. I can just drag it to where I want it. This I could turn it if I wanted to, upside down. There's my book. Alright, and then I could also add a voice recording of myself. We're kind of going to stay away from that. Or I could draw a picture. It's going to give me a crayon, a highlighter, a paintbrush, a marker. You can choose. You can even have all these kind of funny drawings. Oh, I didn't click that one, but here's my drawing. And I can say, oh, I meant to draw a star. And it'll go like that for me. So even if you act like you're going to draw something, it'll show you what you wanted. So pretty cool. Let's see what else. If I'm saying like I want to draw a house, there's not coming up like that. But let's say it was a bag. I can make a bag. Alright, and then I can hit exit when I'm done. So basically what this is, if you draw something and it's relatively close, like right now I'm going to say, oh, I want to try to draw a soccer ball, but I'm not great at drawing a soccer ball. I can come up here and it's going to say, oh, did you mean soccer ball? And there it is. And I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller, I can make it whatever I want. Oh, I just messed it up. Let's just say it was a hat. Alright. So there's my tools. I can click out of it. I'm going to hit done. And there's my cover. I can move these all around. I can make them bigger. I can make them smaller. I can delete them if I want. Over here, I don't need the eye. I can make shapes. I can change the color of the shape. And let's say I want a background. Oh, I forgot that's what the eye was. The eye is for a background. I want my background to be, let's see, a different texture. I'm going to make my background that. And there's the front of it. I'm going here. All right, I think that's good for my title page. So now I'm going to hit play. And there's my title page. And now you can see that my book is open. So I need to keep working. So I'm going to go back to edit. And I'm ready to add a page. So page 2. Page 2, first I need to add my text. I'm going to say once upon a time, or what you could do is you can go back to your remote learning and to your children's book. Let me find my children's book. Here's my first page. I'm just going to copy and I'll come over here and I'll paste it, Control V, and there is my first page that I wrote about room 104. I'm going to put it up in the top corner so I have a lot of room to put my picture. And this is talking about a school. So I know I want to add a picture of a school, so you might want to import a picture. And what happens, it takes you right to Google, and I can say schoolhouse. And right here, Google's going to put all these photos of a schoolhouse, and I can pick which one. I'm just going to choose that one. And it's going to put that right in there for me, and then I can decide what size I want to make it. It also, if you read, it says the sun hit the building just right. So I want to add a sun. Now I can go back and import another picture, or I can decide that I want to do the pen again. And I'm going to do the auto just because I know I'm not a good drawer. So I'm going to try to draw sun and then see what they came up with. Nope, there's not a sun that popped up yet. So I'm going to keep going. Oh, here you go. Here's the sun I like. And I'm going to put a sun in there. I can hit exit. Do I want to change the color? I'm going to change the color. Let me change the color. I'll hit done for now. So there's the sun. I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. I can kind of put it. Oh. It's asking me to do a color. I don't want black. I want the sun to be yellow. Done. Oh, I don't know why I didn't make it yellow. You get the point though. So you play around with it. And I'm pretty happy with that. But then I realized, you know what? I wanted to draw a picture myself and put it in there. So if you want to do your own illustrations, this is something really cool. You can take pictures of your own illustrations and save them to your desktop. So I don't know if you noticed, this is my desktop, and this was the picture I drew. It's just a little school. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that picture. So I go back to import, and I'm going to go to files because I know I saved it. And I saved this as, I think, picture or school. So now I'm putting my own illustrations in. I'm not even using the one from the online version. So pretty cool. So I'm going to actually delete that. I can hit cut. So how you delete is, oh, sorry guys. You hit your right click and it says cut, copy, move to front, move to back. So if I want to move it behind that picture, I can move it down, or I'm just going to delete it, which I am. So now I just have this picture, and then I want to delete this one too. And that goes with my drawing. I think that page is pretty good. When I'm ready to add in a page, I just go back to pages, and now I have page 3 ready for me. Page 3, I'm just going to kind of write something quick because I think you get the gist of this. So I'm saying blah, 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 blah. Alright, and then come over here and say I'm ready for page 4. See how it doesn't have page 4 yet? I'm going to click this. Uh-oh, how am I out of page? Oh, remember I can change the colors and everything. Uh-oh, guys, I'm at a standstill for a second. Shapes. How do I add another page? Cover, page 2, page 3. How do I add page? Let's see. Like I said, I'm teaching this myself too. Oh, you just hit insert. So it goes to another page, and you can move your pages around. So if I wanted my cover to be second, which you wouldn't, you keep your cover first. If I want that first. So to add a page, you just keep on coming to this 3 dots right here and hit, you can do copy the page if you want to use the same outline, or you can just hit insert. And there's another page that comes up. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so you get the gist of this. I don't want to go too long. Really, you just need to play around with the tools. And all the tools that basically you need are in this plus button or this eye. And then if you want to take a peek at your book, you hit the play button. And you see how it looks like an actual book. So there's the front cover. It opens to page 1 here, page 2 here, and that would be the end, and you would keep going for 3, 4, 5, and so on. So it's pretty cool. Alright, I hope you choose this one. This is my favorite one, but obviously you don't have to. You can choose the one that you would like to, but this makes it look like a real online book, which is something that I like. Great job, guys. Bye.